these guys go on stage, win an award, and say free Palestine and X, Y, and Z. No one really wants to know that stuff about them because that is part of their job.
Yep.
And unfortunately now the viewer, the fan goes, oh, well, I don't feel the same way about that person anymore. And maybe I won't want to go watch them. So why can't they just keep their bad opinions at home?
He's trying to catch Mark Hamill.
Yep. Right. Right.
Harrison Ford, look, he's been suffering from Trump derangement syndrome now for years. But I guess he's just, he figures, hey, I'm old. I've destroyed Han Solo. I've destroyed
Indiana
Jones. And I just it's done, in tandem, of course, with Kathleen Kennedy on both counts. And now he figures he's just going to go for full TDS. Look, I've long tried to be like most people and separate the actor from the performance.
Right.
But it's getting really freaking hard not to look at this and then try to go back and watch previous entries of their performances and just not think that, why can't you shut the hell up when you're off camera?
And stop making, listen, he's old, so we're getting to the point now where really, these outlets now, that Park Place is reporting what an outlet is reporting on. It's not original in terms of we didn't investigate this, we didn't force him to say it. Yeah. But when you have the interviewer who comes up and says, is this the gayest thing ever?
Is this the gayest Indiana Jones ever?
Right. These reporters know now that Harrison is getting up there, and you all know what Gramps will do, and you know what your great uncle so-and-so will do, where they don't have a filter anymore. But listen, this is outside of logic. We all know that Pol Pot, Stalin, Pinochet, the guy with the weird-looking mustache, not Charlie Chaplin. We all know that those were really bad people, right? We all know those are bad people, and Trump
we haven't even gotten to Mom Donnie yet in New York. Jeez, God.
Right. Yeah. If you did a tier list of the worst criminals in history, you would have S tier, A tier, B tier, C tier, and Trump isn't anywhere on any of the lists. Yeah. The guy's trying to get peace in the Middle East. He's not a villain. So you might disagree with him politically. Fine. Other people disagreed with Biden. Fine. But Harrison Ford, the only
trash,
he's really not in anything anymore.
That was very well timed. Holy shit. That was very well timed.
I'm so sorry.
It's a professional show around here, folks. Professional show.
That's not even remotely professional. I just want to hit the button and just
trash.
Can't help it.
So what you're hearing here, folks, is that Trump
Easton leads the scoring with 4, and that's why she commands $7,000 a year. These gals sure do make it look difficult. But is having this minor skill worth being so unattractive? That's for the fan to decide.
Yay!
I can't.
Yay! Try harder not to suck.
I can't. That's my boy John Kennedy from down here in Louisiana, our United States Senator. Oh, man.
The only good news for Harrison is he's not in anything anymore.
So here's my thing on celebrities who can't stop talking about politics, especially if they're getting interviewed for something, a movie or something, and then they just start throwing their politics in there. When I go to work, I don't talk politics and I don't talk religion because I don't want to lose my job. Okay. I just go in and do my job. And I do, talk about work and then leave. And if I have my opinions, I keep them at home or in my personal life. But these guys go on stage, win an award, and say free Palestine and X, Y, and Z. No one really wants to know that stuff about them because that is part of their job. Yep. And unfortunately now the viewer, the fan goes, oh, well, I don't feel the same way about that person anymore. And maybe I won't want to go watch them. So why can't they just keep their bad opinions at home?
He's trying to catch Mark Hamill.
Yep. Right. Right. But that's the thing, Valiant. I might be in the minority here. I'm still able to go back to the original trilogy and watch Star Wars.
Yeah.
And I'm not seeing Mark Hamill. I'm seeing the hero Luke Skywalker. I'm not even thinking about Mark Hamill. Now I know that there's people like Drunk 3PO and others that are like, I can't even do it anymore. I can't do it. But I can go back and watch the original trilogy. I can watch Batman, the animated series, and listen to Mark Hamill as the Joker. I'm like, that's the Joker. That's Luke Skywalker. But I'm still with Joe. It's like, these motherfuckers need to keep their mouth shut because they're not us. They'll never be like us. They'll never struggle like us. They have no idea what it means to be a middle-class American. They have no clue.
Disconnected.
So just they're disconnected. They're out of touch. So just keep your politics to yourself. Shut your mouth. Shut up and read the gosh damn script.
Yeah, you're an actor.
That's it.
You're
That's
an
it.
adult pretender. Just do that.
Yep. Same thing with the athletes. Shut up and hit the baseball. Shut up and catch the football. You know?
Not that well,
We don't need. We don't care. You're making millions of dollars to play a sport. You're the richest of the rich.
Yep.
Be quiet.
Not that I'm a fan of the Kardashians, but I heard Kim said something stupid and then said she doesn't even know what the price of milk is. Like, immediately invalidated.
Yep.
Sorry. Don't care about your opinion.
Do we have to go back, Joe, to what we talked about?
Are you talking about the hair panties?
Yes!
The bush panties?
Bush panties? Oh, yeah, we talked about that.
Yes.
No bush.
We had all
No
the girls.
bush. This isn't the 70s or 80s.
Weirdo!
No bush. We don't want bush. Completely shaven.
There's
Gone.
a
No
vicious
bush.
rumor. There's a vicious rumor that Beardo has been donating his beard hair for the making of these things.
Yes. I am so tired of this with actors. And I look, Harrison Ford, to his credit, I think, and you guys tell me if you agree or disagree, at his age, at his level of accomplishment, he's one of the few that can probably just get away with this. Most others can't. Like, there was a story on TPP, about a week ago, Pro. We were talking about how Rachel Ziegler had been selected as one of the Hollywood Women of the Year or whatever.
Woman of the millennium.
Yeah, just something so stupid.
Hell
like,
yeah.
just typical left-wing nonsense to where it's like, okay, congratulations on literally accomplishing nothing.
Nothing.
But incinerating $400 million of Disney shareholder capital.
I think he gets away with it. One, he's a stoner. He's stoned off of his ass all the time. We saw that on the Captain America press tour. He's litty. He's lit. So they just go.
Listen, Harrison Ford.
It's kind of like the Animal Planet. It's just like you're watching him and you're just like, what the going to happen?
Harrison Ford could let a turd slip out in the middle of a press conference and not just say, "I'm happy he's here, guys." Rock on, man.
All right, all right, cool. Your time in the sun is done. All right, cool. You know what? He's this old guy just saying whatever's now.
Well, that's what I'm saying is that Harrison Ford is one of these few guys that can go out there, go full TDS, and frankly, most of America is just going to throw it out because of what he's accomplished to this point. The problem is that there's so many Hollywood actors, quote unquote, the first time they get into a Hollywood film of any degree, they immediately want to run out to the red carpet and then expound upon their short bus political beliefs and act like that they have an authority to dictate to people what they are. Make sure you're subscribed to Valiant Renegade and join us every Sunday at 6 p.m. Eastern for the live show.